My name is Allison Kirk. My daughter was Caroline, and she had Niemann-Pick disease. She was 8 when she came into hospice care and was in care for 10 months. Caroline was, well, as any mom would probably say, she was a delight. She was very much a thinker. She lived in her own head a lot. She loved stories and words and books, and she was very loving. Caroline, by the time she came into hospice care, her disease involved neurological deterioration. By the time she came into care, she could not speak, she could not walk, she couldn't eat by mouth, she couldn't really hold on to things very well. She was very limited by her disease. But one of the greatest things about the people from Alive Hospice were that they looked beyond this broken body and they saw the person. And so when Caroline expressed her individuality with them, they reveled in it. She loved her home health worker who came to give her her baths and lotion her and sing to her and tell her stories. I didn't realize going into it how much the staff could do on a day-to-day basis just to make my life easier. So there were conveniences, such as having all of our medications delivered to our door, having them take care of arranging for any equipment that we needed, dealing with pharmaceutical providers, being able to have a nurse come out to our house to look at Caroline if she seemed uncomfortable, or I didn't have to drag her into the pediatrician's office. I didn't have to make that decision. Do I take her in? There was a lot of security in knowing that I could call someone at any time of the day or night and someone would come to our home and check on Caroline. They were just looking out for us. They were coming into our home and they were actively looking around thinking, what can we do for you? What would make this time easier for you? What was just as important and what I couldn't anticipate was how much these people were going to let themselves love my child. It's like they just walked up to our door with their hearts in their hands and said, here, you can break this. There is still a great deal of joy to be found in sharing the last days with someone you love. You very much have to live now. And the people from Alive who came into our home were very good at living our now with us, with just treasuring every day we had, with understanding that there was a lot of humor, a lot of laughter, a lot of appreciation for the time we were able to have with Caroline in our home. To the extent that they let themselves love Caroline, they knew they were going to grieve more when she died. They knew how this story was going to end, and they still put themselves out there. What I would say is that becoming involved in hospice care does not change your reality, but what it can change is how you will spend the time you have left. You have nothing to lose. It's not going to change your child's disease or illness, but you have everything to gain in terms of learning how to make the best use of your time, of feeling not that this is just something that's happening to you. It's easy to feel like a victim. But in terms of being able to feel like you are taking some measure of control and being purposeful and planning how you're going to help your child get everything they can out of their life.